Hello, my dear friend. Welcome back. My name is David Cortese, and this is my website www.david-cortese.com. In this video, we will do together a C program, and this program is called triangle or not. So the program asks the user to enter three numbers and it calculates whether they can be the size of a triangle or not. It is similar to the previous program that we have done together. Its name is the size of a triangle. But inside of a triangle we solve the problem with an if else, and the condition contains two and. So as you can see, there is the first and the second and. Now instead we will do another solution. So we solve this problem with the first if, the second if, and the third if. So as you can see, you can solve the same problem in different ways. Sometimes it's better to solve with only an if statement, when inside the if there are more and or. Instead you can solve in another way using nested if statements. So you can choose your strategy, but now we will do this step by step together. So the program asks the user to enter three numbers and it calculates whether they can be the size of a triangle or not. So let's do together step by step using code blocks. That is an open source cross-platform IDE. So we click here, create a new project, console application, next, C, because it is a C program, next. As project title we can write, for example, triangle dash or dash not. Triangle or not. New GCC compiler. Okay, finish. So we have the folder sources. We click in this folder. We click on the file main.c. We click on this window. So we pressing Ctrl plus, we can zoom the text. So include fdio.h. This is the input-output library, and include standard library.h. This is the standard library. Okay. So we write the variables float a, b, and c. So we have three float variables, and their name are a, b, and c. Return 0. Now we can write, instead of return 0, we can write exit success. So now we can start. Okay. Printf, because the first thing that the program asks to us is the number a that we indicate as the variable a. Then the program reads this value. So we use the function scanf, %f because it is a float, and because it is a scalar, we must write the ampersand because it is a scalar and the ampersand gives us the address. Then we do the same thing with the variable b, and the same thing with the variable c. Okay, then we write the first if statement. A plus b is greater than c. Inside there is the second if statement. If b plus c is greater, so a plus b is greater than b, and inside we write if b plus c is greater. So the first if is if a plus b is greater than c. The second if is a plus c is greater than b. And the third if is b plus c is greater than a. So, okay, inside if b plus c is greater than a, we write printf inside parentheses, inside quotation marks, backslash n triangle, point, backslash n, semicolon, else printf not a triangle. So we write inside the parentheses, inside the quotation marks, not backslash n, not a triangle. Dot backslash n, and at the end the semicolon. So we have another else. So the second elf, inside the second elf we write printf, inside the parentheses, inside the quotation marks, backslash n, not a triangle. So basically we can copy this. Okay, printf backslash n, not a triangle, dot, full stop, backslash n, and closing parenthesis, semicolon. Okay. Then we have the last else. So we write here. Okay, the last else is the same line, printf. So backslash n, not a triangle, full stop, backslash n, inside quotation marks and parentheses. So, and at the end, return exit success. So we have written. So hashtag include stdio.h, hashtag include std library.h. So inside the main function we have declared the three variables a, b, c, printf for the variable a, scanf for the variable a, printf for the variable b, scanf for the variable b, printf for the variable c, scanf for the variable c, And we have three nested if statements. So if A plus B is greater than C, if A plus C is greater than B, if B plus C is greater than A, printf \n triangle, because it is a triangle, else not a triangle. Then we have a second else, because this else refers to this if. This else refers to this if, and this else refers to this if. Okay, so we can compile and run, and we write three numbers: 1.0, 1.0, 1.0. It is a triangle because these three numbers are the length of a triangle. So now we do the release. So build and run, for example, 0, 0.0, 3.0. Not a triangle because we have only a segment of a line, so it is not a triangle. We repeat with another numbers, for example 1.1, 2.1, 3. It is a triangle because 1.1 plus 2.1 is greater than 3, and so on. So this is a simple program, and I have shown you a second method for solving the same problem. So if you have three numbers, this program calculates if the three numbers can be the sides of a triangle or not. I want to remember that you can visit my website. On my website you can find a lot of interesting things about software engineering, web development, mathematics, physics, chemistry. You can find also different games written in JavaScript. You can find also a chat where you can write what you want. This chat is written in PHP. So okay, you can use this chat. You can use this chat, and you can write what you want. So you can ask me what you want. Okay, one day probably I will have the time for explain you how to build a chat like this using PHP, HTML, and it's very easy. It's not a complex project. As you can see, clicking with the right button of the mouse, you can read a part of the source code, because as you know, the PHP is a server-based programming language, so you can read only a part of the code. And it is the main difference between PHP and HTML, because HTML is a client-side programming language. Instead, PHP is a server-side programming language, and it is important to learn PHP because you can do the backend of a website. Instead of PHP, you can study, for example, Java, that is another programming language used for the backend. So the world of coding is beautiful because you can use your entire life for studying this concept, and studying this stuff you can find a job, a good job, because the software engineering is everywhere, and I suggest you to study this. So if you are searching a way of living, if you are searching your way, if you are searching your job, I suggest you to be in this sector, because software engineering is an important matter. So, and I want to remember you that clicking here on the sidebar on the button "Make a Donation," you find this section. Dear friend, your donation is important. Help me update this website and join this community. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.